Guys, I'm holding the best lab diamond tester in the world right here. They have been able to combine both technologies now, and by far, this is the best tester in the world. Check it out. You can buy it on my website, gemlab.one. The link will be in the description. For definitely the best price, I can give you a little discount on the retail price, and that's how the tester looks like. And check out the video. We will review it today. Let's go. Alright guys, here we have the Gemtrue APEX, the best lab diamond tester in the world at the moment. And yeah, that's the close-up. Of course, you have the logo and the big screen right here. You have the on and off button. Press 3 seconds, then release. You have the serial number here. You have these seals, which you should not open, because once you open that, the guarantee is lost. And yeah, we have the logo on the back. Very well built also. The quality of this is pretty solid, but it's not heavy. It's a very nice build. And the speaker, which sounds also better than the last one in my opinion. And of course we have the testing tip right here. And the UV LEDs in there as well. Let me show you how they look like. Here we have them. Doesn't focus. I will show you close up in a second. But yeah, that's the testing tip. Very fragile. You should be careful with that. But it's still solid build. And it's gold plated, as you can see, for the conductivity. So once you start the tester, before you start the tester, you should definitely put the cap on. That's recommended. You can also do it without, but it's recommended to keep it on. So let's try that. Let's start the tester, hold it for 3 seconds, and then it should start. Okay, let me turn it around. That's the beginning screen. Pretty cool looking. Now it's calibrating. And as you can see, do not remove the cover cap, it says. Let's wait a second. And yeah, I'm overall surprised by the tester in the sense of they really made it possible to connect the dots. They really combined these two testers from the previous model and made it one perfect tester. And you also have settings here, obviously volume, languages. You have 5 different languages: English, French, Spanish, German, and Italian. And the orientation, if you are right-handed or left-handed. And yeah. Let's go test. You simply press test and then you open the cap, which is, by the way, now very easy to take off. Before this model, the previous model, it was very difficult to take the cap off. With this, it's very easy. Still secure on it though. And you can only put it on in one direction. You can't put it on like this. You have to put it on in this direction. But I think the previous model was built the same way. But yeah. Let's test it. So you have to put your fingers onto the silver plate here, which is pretty easy to detect metal, right? If you touch metal with the tip, if you have your fingers on this, it will tell you that you are touching metal actually. So let's see.
Diamond.
As you can see, diamond. That's right. And those are 2mm diamonds. So let me see. One more time.
CVD HPHT type 2A.
Alright, so you have to be careful. You have to really put it onto the stone, okay? And those are tiny stones, so it's difficult.
Diamond.
Alright, diamond. Now it was perfectly put on. Let me try it one more time.
CVD
You see, once you
type 2A.
get off the stone during the testing, you slip off. That's when you get a false reading. So you have to make sure that it's really on the stone.
Diamond.
And then it's really testing it the right way. Let's see one more time.
Diamond.
Alright, the other eye.
Moissanite.
As you can see, once you slip off, it gives you all kinds of readings. Even moissanite, lab, it doesn't matter. It gives you any type of reading. You have to be securely onto the stone.
Diamond.
And then you get a right reading. So that's what you have to consider. You have to really be able to be on the stone. This is the most difficult example because those are 2mm stones, which are also, I think this is even smaller in this ring. Let me get another one. Let me get an easier one. This one is easier. This one has bigger diamonds and they are better set. So with this one, you can see it's accurate.
Diamond.
Diamond. So that's what it shows, and you can also press test again. That's the only thing that is not so cool about it, that you actually have to press test again, or you have to wait a couple seconds, but the tester is already able to test another stone, but you have to press it in order for it to change.
Diamond.
You see, as you can see. Now, I would be already ready, but I have to press test again. That's the only complaint I would have about the tester, really.
Diamond.
Yeah, and it's very, very accurate. You see, I have to press test again, and then I can test.
Diamond.
Although it's already ready, you see, I can do it very quick.
Diamond.
And if I don't press it, now I have to wait. You see that? I have to wait a little bit. And now I'm able to test again. So that's the only
Diamond.
software issue that there is. But you can simply just press test again, you know, switch it up. But yeah, other than that, this is a very accurate, amazing tester. Because now you can also test CZ and simulants. And yeah, I think it's, let me check again. It's diamonds, CVD, HPHT, lab diamonds, of course, moissanite, simulants, and cubic zirconia. So it can also detect cubic zirconia on its own, apparently. Very interesting, very interesting. Let me get a simulant. So obviously this here is not a diamond, it is a piece of glass probably. Let's see what the tester has to say about this nice diamond.
Cubic zirconia.
Okay, it says cubic zirconia. Apparently it's a cubic zirconia stone.
Cubic zirconia.
That's interesting. So it's not glass, but cubic zirconia. Let me test one more time.
Cubic zirconia.
Interesting, interesting. Let's test it from another side maybe.
Cubic zirconia.
So that's actually a big cubic zirconia. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. But yeah, that's the only thing that I would even consider to be a flaw about this tester. Other than that, this is the best tester on the market, price-value-wise. Not even price-value-wise. There are no competitors. This is the best diamond tester in the world at the moment, handheld. Seriously. And if you compare it to the Yehuda UV boxes, that's a whole nother topic, because this here is really accurately designed for single stones, right? You have an accurate measurement of a single stone with this tester. With the Yehuda UV boxes, you have a more inaccurate reading of melee diamonds. If you have a whole lot of diamonds, if this ring would be iced out, full of diamonds, obviously you can't test every single stone. You would have to put it into the UV box, and then you would have an average reading of if the stones are lab made or not, but it's still not 100% accurate in terms of, it's quite difficult to read sometimes. But they still have their place, these testers. But for single stones and the most accurate reading, this is the best tester in the world right now, because it's just fast and accurate, as you can see. Let's do it one more time. Diamond. So it's always right, but you have to make sure that it's actually on the stone, that the stone is big enough, and that it's not on the metal, because as you can see, it will probably give a false reading on this one.
Diamond.
Now it's right, but it's more difficult with this tiny stone here. That's my point. But yeah, you will receive also an amazing cable with this tester, as you can see. This cable here is amazing. The quality of it. Look at the thickness of it. It's overkill almost, but it's fitting the overall image of the whole set, because it's very high quality. From the box, beginning from the box to the cable to the machine itself, it's a very high quality machine. You will not regret buying this, actually, and it's worth $1,000 actually. It's definitely worth it. Like I have said also, there's no competitors really on that level, so There's one competitor, I forgot the name of the brand, but that tester tested out in Hong Kong last year, as you can remember, and there have been some issues, some big issues. Very big issues, and also this tip here is retracting. So as you can see, you hear this little click sound, and that little click sound is actually pretty dope, because you know when you hit the stone.
Diamond.
You have a feedback with this tip, okay? This tip is very accurate. With the other testers, they are stiff. So you put it onto the tester and you don't really know when you are testing it because it's stiff. But with this one, you can press it onto the stone and it will click. You might be able to hear it now.
Diamond.
You see? So this tester is the best tester, hands down, quality-wise. And now with the new version, you also get a battery, right? So you have an inbuilt lithium-ion battery that is charged by a UBC cable, which is this one right here, comes in the package. Very thick, very high quality, and it also charges fairly quickly. It's red once the battery is not full if you charge it, and once it's full, it turns green actually, so you know it's full. So yeah, very convenient. Super amazing tester. That's what it looks like when you shut it down. There's no sound really, just a little popping sound in the end of the software. But yeah, that's the tester. What else do you get in the package? Well, you get these this little suitcase here, this little case. You get this little case here that is actually the same case as with the previous model, the previous set actually. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. This is amazing quality. That was the best part of the last tester actually. The case was very high quality. The tester itself, to be honest, was also fairly good. But it was two testers, and that was the issue, because you would have to do a pre-test for all the cubic zirconia and simulants. But with this tester, you have all of the testers in one. It's all in one, guys. It's amazing. Let me show you. So here you have it. It is diamond, lab diamonds, moissanite simulants, and cubic zirconia. All of them together in one tester. So yeah, this is something unheard of. It's an amazing tester. You get also this little stone holder here, stone placer, because you have to also keep in mind, if you test loose stones, you are not able to test them holding in your hand. It will give you an inaccurate reading actually. Do not hold single stones in your hand. They always have to be set into something, okay? So there's no skin above it or something, because as you can see, if this would be a small stone and I would hold it, it would not be able to read fully the refraction because my fingers are over it, right? So it needs to be set, and if it's not set, you need to put it into this little stone placer here, and then you simply test it by putting it onto it or in a 90-degree angle. That's pretty much it. So you get this stone placer, you get also a microfiber cloth here, which is pretty dope. Take a look at this, very high quality, feels amazing. So you can clean your tester and the stones before testing, because keep in mind you also should clean your jewelry before testing, because as you can see, the reading can be altered by fingerprints, oil, etc. So keep that in mind. But other than that, that's pretty much it. It's very simple. You have the tester, you have your cable, and that's all you need. You have your case and your stone holders. That's it. That's all you need. And you're good to go, basically. So this tester combines the previous model, which separated the conductivity tester and so basically this tester right here, it tests the conductivity of the material, which was another tester set. So it was which was another tester. So it was a set of two. But this tester right here combines both technologies, and it is actually successful at doing it. It's the first one to be successful at it on that level, and stand fully behind this brand now. This is the best tester in the world, guys. Check it out. Alright guys, here we have the close-up of the manufacturing of the device. As you can see, the quality is amazing. The prints are amazing. Here are actually two screens on top. You see you have one screen as a screen protector and one of it just coming by default. I might keep both on. And yeah, that's the on and off button, as you can see. Serial number and the speaker grill. That's how the quality looks like up close. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. The seals. And of course, the most important part, the testing tip. Okay, let me try to give you a close-up on that, because that's actually pretty interesting, isn't it? So you have the microfiber inside there, and the whole surrounding is the conductivity tip, as you can see. And it's also retracting. That means once you press it onto a gemstone, it actually moves in a little bit and gives you a responsive click sound, so you can feel once the stone is tested. That's the only model in the world right now, the only model, and will be probably also the only model, they might even have a patent on it, that is able to provide this type of responsive feeling. Maybe you can see it, how it retracts, but if you press it onto the stone, you have a click sound, and that's very convenient. That's what I liked about the previous model, and they implemented it also, into this model. And yeah, that's how it looks like. Show you a close-up of the LEDs. So those are the LEDs right there, as you can see. 2 sets of LEDs that give you that special UV light that is testing whether it's a Type 2A diamond or not. Okay. So yeah, or a CVD or HT diamond. It's a little bit complicated to explain, but all CVDs are Type 2A basically, almost all, and that's how it's able to tell. There's a 2% chance that this tester is inaccurate, because it will tell you that a natural Type 2A diamond is actually lab made. Okay, that's why they are saying CVD, HPHT, Type 2A, they put it all into the same category. But keep in mind that there are 2% of the rarest diamonds, 2%, they say 1 to 2%, that are naturally Type 2A. And that the machine is not able to tell. Okay, they all put it into the same category. But you have a 98% chance that this is accurate. So yeah, very good tester. And this is also accounting for the technology. All these testers are based off the same technology. Some of them do it better, some of them do it worse. But most importantly is also the responsiveness and the build of the tester, obviously, the convenience of it. And this tester is by far the best. So yeah, that's how it looks like up close. High quality materials, you will not be disappointed. There's no Chinese smell to it. It doesn't smell bad, it smells natural. Very good. Also, the quality of the box is amazing. Let me show you. That's the quality of the box up close. And yeah, you get this little cloth, this little baggie here. And yeah, what else do you get in here? Little manual for whoever needs it. But you also have a manual inside of the software also, so you can read off the software. It's pretty dope. You can play a video inside of this machine. So yeah, you are able to play video on it. You just simply press instructions, then you go onto video, and then the video plays, which is pretty cool. Pretty dope. Oh yeah. You cannot forward really, you can just repeat. But yeah, I mean, just that is pretty dope, isn't it? Then you also have a picture tutorial, which is pretty cool too. Just go press onto the left, interestingly, and then yeah, it should be done. So yeah, that's how it looks like. This is so cool. Actually, you can play an instruction video on this device. So yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, just to show you the build quality, very solid. Let me take the lens off for a second. So yeah, the quality, like I've said, it's quality, definitely, you know. And if in 10 years or in 8 years the battery dies out, you might be even able to exchange it. You just send it back to Gemtrue and they will exchange the battery for you. Obviously, you shouldn't do it by yourself because the guarantee will be lost. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a very solid battery in here. It's pretty heavy and it will last pretty long. in a sense of it lasts long already testing, but it will last a couple years, over 5 years, 5 to 10 years probably, without even dying out too quickly. We all know this from smartphones. But then keep in mind, you can also use this machine with the cable. Okay, so if in 10 years this machine doesn't work anymore properly with the battery, you can still use it with the cable. Okay, you can still just use the power bank and use the cable. So this device will always work. It will always work, even if the battery dies out in 10 years, I don't know. But yeah, it's an amazing device, guys. Check it out.